So Jamal Hill versus Jiri Prochazka was announced for UFC 311. I made a short of this yesterday, and that's what the topic of this video is. Obviously, this is a fight that we have wanted for a while. Way back when Jiri Prochazka had the belt, he had to relinquish it due to injury, and then Jamal got it, and then Jamal relinquished it from history, and then Pereira came and took it, and he doesn't want to give it back. Anyways, if you like the video, subscribe. That's all I ask. Again, like I've been saying in recent videos, the last month, really last 2 months, have been the best growth on the channel I've ever seen. So, thank you guys. Now, let's get into this. Okay, so Jamal Hill and Jiri Prochazka. We obviously know Jiri Prochazka is a very talented kickboxer. Has a lot of creative moves. Has very intense training. He sat in a shed for 3 days when he got the rematch against Alex Pereira. But Jamal Hill is a guy who I want to see more of him. Obviously, he battered Glover Teixeira. He has some other good wins. We're going to get into it. Actually, that's what we're going to do. So, I want to start off with Jiri. I'm going to go through Jamal Hill's career, go through Jiri Prochazka's career, and kind of compare what these two. So obviously, last loss is Alex Pereira. His last win was against Glover Teixeira last year in January. Really good win. He battered Glover Teixeira, but again, Glover Teixeira was a 40-year-old man. And yes, it's light heavyweight, where the older guys keep going. But again, he was a younger, faster, stronger guy. He knocked out Thiago Santos, knocked out Johnny Walker, knocked out Jimmy Cruz, got knocked out by Paul Craig, who Paul Craig is somebody who has a lot of wins over a lot of guys like Magomed Ankalaev and some other light heavyweights I can't list off. He TKO'd OSP. He had that no contest against Kitchen, Kelvin Abreu. Then he beat Darko Stasic by unanimous decision. Beat Alexander Popik by TKO. These are actually nobody. TKO retirement, unanimous. TKO punches, unanimous. You get the point. Apart from Paul Craig and Alex Pereira, Jamal Hill seemed to be unstoppable. He still is 33, which is relatively young, especially in the light heavyweight division. Well, let's move over to Jiri Prochazka. Jiri Prochazka, obviously his last fight was against Alex Pereira in June, where he got knocked out twice, really, because he got rocked at the end of the first, and then he got dropped by a head kick instantly in the second. Before that, he TKO'd Alexander Rakic in a really good fight. Then he got TKO'd by Pereira again, obviously. That was for the vacated light heavyweight title. Then he submitted Glover Teixeira right at the end of round 5. ridiculous win. This was a really fun fight, too. If you have not watched Jiri Prochazka versus Glover Teixeira, go watch it. It is an unreal fight. Then we obviously know that Glover Teixeira is, training Pereira on that. Before Teixeira, he knocked out Dominic Reyes, the spinning back elbow. One of the best knockouts I've ever seen. He knocked out Volkan Oezdemir in the second round. He knocked out CB Dalloway in the first. And then in Ryzen, he beat Fabio Milando, Muhammad Wall, Brandon Halsey. Beat, pretty sure he beat everybody he faced. Rokas. Did he fight Rokas? So everybody but Rokas, I think he beat, but that was, yeah. So, like you see though, these two have been tied together since, the whole title thing happened. And for two guys, Jiri already getting two chances, Jamal getting his first at UFC 300, this is supposed to be sort of like a title eliminator, in my eyes, after, oh shit. Magomed Ankalaev, there we go. Yeah. So, then that makes you wonder, how does Jiri go up against Ankalaev? How does Ankalaev go up against Jamal Hill? Those two are really fun fights. But along with, Pereira Ankalaev, I have shit on Ankalaev a lot. That's only because he's a Russian fighter. And, I'm tired of him. I am. We need more champions. But, yeah, this is, as far as this fight is concerned, this is a really fun fight. I expect this to be a barn burner. Jamal Hill has become a massive star. Well, like you always hear, all publicity is good publicity. And Jamal Hill is starting to become the king at controversy. Obviously, he's in the crowd at every Pereira fight. He's hilarious on interviews. I've been following his social media too. Like, I genuinely find the guy funny. I think he's a massive troll and also a tremendous fighter. And Jiri Prochazka is one of my favorite fighters, probably ever. Like the skill set that Pereira has shown us is unlike any other fighter. I think he might be the hardest fighter to game plan, which made the fact that Pereira didn't only knock him out once, but twice, so so amazing, right? Like, Jiri Prochazka could hit you from any angle with any strike he wants. He can find a submission anywhere he wants. It's really good. Jiu-Jitsu submitted Glover to win the title, which was, again, a really, really good fight. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this plays out. Now, UFC 311, if we pull it up here, it's starting to be a pretty stacked card. Let's see here. Like the fights that are, why can't I find it? Like the fights that are being announced for this card, um, are starting to make me really excited. But let me know in the comments down below. How do you see this fight playing out? Do you think Jamahal will be able to game plan and knock out Jiri? Or do you think the skill of Jiri is just too much for Jamahal? Which I kind of think is the case. Um, you know, I just think I don't know. I think Jiri will be able probably to submit him. I feel like a submission win is the most likely one. I'm gonna make my prediction closer to the fight, obviously. Let me know again how you think this fight goes. If you want to give me a very early prediction, go ahead. But yeah. Other than that, thanks for watching. Yeah, later.